first ever tutorial video, as you know, as you probably read from the title. This one's gonna be my first ever fucking dope music video made in 10 minutes type shigamabobs at what's it doodah. Anyway, yeah, no, if you haven't yet, give it a like, give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's bounce on into the show. If you're having a beautiful day, let me know down in the comments, and yeah, let's get this shit going, eh? Alright, let's get started into this shit. First up, what you would want to do is open up your web browser. Once you're in your web browser, you would want to go, www.musicvid.org, I just got it like up here as a quick little thing. It will take you straight to this page. From there, all you gotta do is scroll down onto here, and you'll find your different templates. There's all sorts of different templates here. Like, look at that, look at that, look at that. Now, my favorite one, the one I'm gonna show you, is the Circle Spectrum. I might do a tutorial for the other ones. Just let me know in the comments if you want a tutorial for the other templates as well. Well, this is the one that I like the most, so this is the one I'm gonna do. All you gotta do, load that baby up. Choose a motherfucking song that you want, in the background. If you got one of your songs that you want to upload onto YouTube, I've got to find the downloads now. There we go. This one's very, very good to show you guys how to actually use this one, because as you see down here in the little bar, the more bumps you got, the more lines you got, the more reactiveness you're going to get with the video. I find the more that's colored in, the better you are for making a reactive video. And that's okay. Like, sometimes you're not going to have as a reactive song. Maybe that's just like the volumes in your song. Maybe you got to go back into BandLab and turn up the volume or turn down the volume. There's different volume adjustments to make to help out with this, but it's nothing too drastic. It's only for like if you really want to get touchy with it. You don't have to. I haven't done it. It's only if you really, 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 really want to get finicky with it. Anyway, this is supposed to be a 10-minute video. Technically, you could make this in 10 minutes. Technically, you could make this in 30 minutes. It depends on how much time you want to put into it. Say you want to put 10 minutes into it, you could just theoretically grab a fucking random fucking picture, We got here. Did my emus load? No. Oh, yeah, there are my emus. There we go. And the images on here, this is probably a bad example. They're going to be reversed. So if I get SpongeBob, see? He's kind of like reversed. He's kind of doing this weird little flip thing. So you got to find the right picture for you that's not going to be so fucking weird. See, I like this one reversed because it's like, wow. It's all trippy and shit. And you can change the scale. So if I change it to a 2, it's going to change picture. It's going to change like all sorts of I think it just changes like the reverse scale, but yeah, you can get all sorts of trippy looking shit. So we'll leave it on that one for now. You can also oh wait, there you go, move it up and down, do as you do, move it left and right if you really want to. And what I wanted to show you down here is a brightness reactiveness. Brightness reactiveness. So I'll turn that down. And you'll see, once I turn up the brightness reactiveness to a 9, you'll kind of see this light popping up in the background with the beat. Alright? Maybe if I change this to a 1, you'll see you see it a lot more now, can you? It's a bit fucked up now. But if we change that maybe to a 0, it'll actually work a lot better on that dark background. So once it gets back into a bit over here, you can actually see it reacting a lot more. And there's all this other weird shit you can play with there. That's the background. You can also change the particles. Do you want more particles? There's more particles. You want different color? There's a different color. But what I like the most about this is you can change the speed. So what kind of speed is your song? Try to match the speed of your song. And you can change the reactiveness, so then it'll make them kind of, the particles will kind of bounce with the rhythm, and it's really cool. You can also change the size if you really want. I like the smaller ones, in my opinion. You can change the spectrum, which is that little thing here, this trippy thing here you see here. You can change your field, which you'll see the difference. See that? Now it's in all lines and shit. That's the stroke one, and then this is the fill one. You can play around with that. can change all these different fucking things, like the width and the height and the fucking length, and they'll just change where the fuck it will go. But sometimes it'll disappear completely like that, and you gotta turn it right down. I find the lower the numbers, the better. Except for the height scale, you can just yank that right up, and then we've got to find a bit of the song that you can play around with this in as well. You're in a bit of the song where it's all kind of like spiking around, so you can actually play around with it nicely. You can change the smoothing so it goes in and out like quicker or smoother. There's all sorts you can play with. There's a glow, but like legit, there are so many things you can play off of that. Then they got the emblem, which is that little thing in the middle. You can make it invisible, so you can just show the background, you can show the image you got, or you can have yourself in there. You know, you can choose the image. Go over here, and there you go, you got a little image of me there. You can change the image scale, you can make it really big, you can make it really small. There's all sorts you can do. You can change the colour of the image. There you go, see? There's all sorts you can do here. Go nuts. Well, I'm not the most creative motherfucker, but I'm sure you guys will find something amazing. And then once you're all done, once it's all finished, just go to export, you just name it, you know, you want 60 FPS, and then you do this one, start encoding. It'll do this, it'll show you like, yo, if you want, could you like give us some support? You don't have to if you don't want to, but they'll appreciate it. You export it, and then it'll take you to this page, and when that's done, you'll have your video. You can just chuck that on YouTube. Bada bing, bada boom. Yes. You thought that was the end of the video. Guess what? It ain't. Make sure you liked, subscribed, and watched my other videos that I uploaded on YouTube. They will show you what you can really do with, you know, this app, this website, this whatever the fuck you want to call it. But you know what? It is for you guys. Like, this is what I want this whole channel to be. I'm gonna get all this fucking information that I've found throughout the internet that helps us independent artists get fucking heard, get where we want to be, get and do what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some of us, this isn't a job. For me, this is a hobby. So we're not making money off of this. We're putting our money into this so then we can keep doing what we love. I just want to be able to help you guys do that, because that's all I've wanted to do. And, you know, so I'm going to be another one of those motherfuckers who steps up into the food chain and gets like, yo, this is what we gotta do. This is how we're gonna do it. And you don't have to like do things by like how I say them, but they're just gonna be little pieces of advice. Little pieces of advice that I'm gonna just handball to you guys so you guys can use it. Like, it's not just for rappers. It's not just for, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's how to build yourself as like a brand, because music is a whole fucking thing. If you want something out of it, there's a whole spectrum of shit, and I will dabble into it, but yeah. Till the next one, guys. Have a good one. Ciao.